You are listening to the Wisecracker podcast.
It's got to be friends of friends, right?
Yeah,
Do they have open
suck your
calls?
way in.
Do they have open calls for baseball umpires? I don't know.
They must, right? But like for minor
I should
leagues,
search Indeed.
yeah.
Get a nice cushy umpire job where you only have to be right 60% of the time.
Wonder what's the best ref job? Yeah, maybe basketball.
Yeah, no, we're good. I always thought the hardest by far was hockey because you have to know how to like ice skate backwards. No, I think we're good.
You have to know how hockey works.
Yeah, first you got to know the strange 3-period rules of hockey.
I think baseball's union is really good. The umpire union seems to not be able to fire anyone.
Yeah, they've been trying to replace them
Angel
with robots
Hernandez.
for years.
Oh, well, Angel
they
Hernandez,
can't
too, they've
do
been
it.
trying to fire forever.
He just got hate. He got internet hated.
Yeah. He finally
he's
quit.
gone, right?
Yeah.
I think
he's
he's got.
gone.
Is he finishing the season or is he already done?
I think he
No,
might
I
have
think he retired
He just
mid-season.
resigned,
Yeah,
like
damn.
Nixon.
Yeah. And then all the other umpires came out of the woodwork and they were like, actually, Angel Hernandez was a great umpire. He was a professional, and also the economy is extremely good right now.
He's a safe and effective umpire in a free and fair game.
You think the umps are voting Biden, or I guess we can't even say that anymore. The umps, no one's voting
That
Biden.
sucks. I didn't even think about it.
I am.
Yeah, we can still write him in.
I'm
and that's
staying
what
with
we're
him,
gonna
dude.
do is write in.
I'm
Joe
sick
Biden.
of white men
Biden.
getting pushed around. I'm voting for Biden.
Yeah, I agree. I think we endorse Biden now. Everybody
Yeah.
write in Biden.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Could you imagine if Biden got like 40 million votes?
I mean, he's probably going to get written in. Like, he probably will be leading the write-ins.
That would be so cool if
That
Biden,
would be kind of
if
awesome.
Biden like split
I hope
the
Biden
vote.
still beats RFK Jr.
Dude, he might. On just pure votes, he probably will.
Comes in a solid third place.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of RFK Jr.'s at this Bitcoin conference my dad's at.
Really?
It's crazy. It's
We got to
Trump.
set that up because we weren't recording.
Oh, yeah,
My
so
father
my-
is at a Bitcoin conference in Nashville.
Wait, is
National-
Trump at the Bitcoin conference?
Trump's at the Bitcoin conference. You can do a
Nice.
meet and greet with him for $60K.
How many
is that
How many
in
coin
Bitcoin?
is? Yeah,
That's one Bitcoin, apparently. That's what my dad said. I was like, that's crazy.
A meet and greet with Trump for one Bitcoin?
Yeah. I know. A lot of people are probably going to do
That
it.
would be a nightmare to meet him.
But like, you think about the Bitcoin people, like they're probably a lot of people are going to do that.
I'm hearing a lot about this Dogecoin. Really great. It's a dog, but it's made on the internet.
But it's like it's
Bitcoin industry.
it's Trump, it's RFK Jr.,
Yeah.
it's Russell Brand,
Oh, the big
Perfect.
boys.
yeah, Scaramucci.
So
It's like some of
almost
the worst people
the whole
on
Mount
Earth.
Rushmore.
Yeah. Oh, so you mean the ruling government, hopefully.
yeah.
Oh, what if he makes Russell Brand press secretary?
Yeah. Every day he just wakes up. Turns out you shouldn't take ayahuasca in the middle of the night. That's a good
brand.
They're like,
The president is
Mr.
alive.
Press Secretary, like MSNBC is just like, we're getting confirmed reports that Donald Trump is actually, shockingly, we've been saying it, having a gay affair with Vladimir Putin, and there's pictures and video. I just bought this new scarf and it cools me down.
What is homosexuality?
I'm a Christian now. I used to be an actor, which means I am a
The
Jewish
opposite of a
Satanist.
He seems to just go with the flow. He picks winning horses. I think he's going to be around for the rest of my life.
Well, it's
Yeah.
my dad was saying Bitcoin is the future, and I was like, literally everyone who's at this thing is going to be dead in 5 years. Bitcoin might be cool or whatever, but the people who are there are like literally going to be done with on Earth very soon.
Well, because
Well, I do think
it's taken
a lot-
out, right?
They'll be
by the
taken
deep
out.
state.
Yeah. They'll be
Right,
shot
right.
in the
It's
ear.
the
Yeah, the Federal Reserve, when they have their way.
I want Trump to get shot in the
And
ear
don't
again.
kid yourself. The Libertarian Party is really a threat to the establishment. Don't kid yourself. A lot of these people. I also think there's probably a correlation between getting real into cryptocurrency and assuming the world is going to end very soon.
Definitely.
And there's probably a correlation between that and suicide.
Yeah, probably.
Nothing's better than thinking that society's going to collapse and being like, I got to get all of my resources onto the internet.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, when the grid goes down, how am I going to get my Bitcoin? That's
Yeah.
sort of the one thing
Yeah.
that
Just
has never really been
knock on the door of Mark
sufficiently explained to
Zuckerberg.
me. I guess I could have my own. Could I have my own server with my Bitcoin stored on there? Would it actually blow up the price of my Bitcoin if everyone else's was gone? But then I have to keep pouring gasoline into a generator.
All I
keep
know
my
is that my
money.
old
Sure, I don't know.
my
Yeah.
old roommate tried to
Can we
get
get
me.
your dad to call in real quick?
My dad would love to talk about this too. He like every time he tries to talk about Bitcoin, I'm like, Dad, I don't want to. Let's just talk about sports or some shit. Let's
My
move
old
on."
roommate really tried to get me into Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
I held. I was like, no, okay, no, and then it crashed hard.
Well, I think it's up again now.
Yeah, but I would have pulled out. I'm like, I
Yeah.
panicked.
I had a friend in high school who was buying Bitcoin, and I think he lost his, like wallet or whatever, or the number. And I think he had like 2 Bitcoin.
Oh, he got like locked out.
Yeah, but he it was like in 2011, so I think it was like really
So
cheap.
he could have met Trump twice.
He could have
and
met Trump
instead
twice.
He can't find the key.
Yeah, instead he met AOC.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, half a coin. AOC's in the other room.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Tulsi Gabbard's there. You can request to meet her
Tulsi?
for free.
Yeah. That's a bad name for a politician. Oh,
yeah.
female politician. Gabbard. Just fucking like, oh, here she goes again, filibustering about Gaza or whatever. Here we go. She's gabbing away.
Tulsi, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You showed me a thing that Costco was selling for End of the World.
Yeah, they've
The
got like
food
an
bucket.
they've got like a bucket.
Have you heard about the Costco?
No.
It's got like
First,
125
Costco was
meals.
selling bricks of gold for a
They
while.
still are.
They still are selling
Yeah.
bricks of gold.
It's got 125 meals.
Yeah, it's got
and
125
then,
meals
and
to
you can buy
protect
a
you and your
bucket
family.
of 125 meals. And how long they
It's
last?
just 125 hot dogs.
20. It's Costco dogs in like one of those buckets, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a big red bucket, like a fishing bucket or whatever.
And are they
Thing
like?
you store
Are they like?
baseballs in.
Are they like MRE packets?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I'm gonna get one though.
Is it just? It's a big thing.
I've been
of
watching
stew?
way too much
It
InfoWars.
is
I'm
the hot
definitely
dog,
gonna go to Costco. I've been
Get the gold,
watching an
get the
unbelievable amount of InfoWars.
Get
It's
the bucket
actually not.
hat.
I, like
That seems so boring to me. InfoWars.
it's not, and it's also cool because you're like, today you're like, I'm gonna bet on Christopher Sanchez. That he's going to go 7 strong complete innings or 6 complete innings. Watching InfoWars is like, I'm going to bet that Joe Biden's going to step down the next 2 days because a man who has all the info told me. And then also he sells me fish pills or whatever.
Oh, and the best water filter.
He had a guy on yesterday, not on, someone called in. He's like, thank you so much for calling. Praise God. Praise God that this connection's going through.
Does he still pray for all his guests?
Yeah. And they pray for him. Like this guy
Yeah.
took out a moment. He's like, Alex, do you mind if I pray for you real quick? He's like, it'll be an honor, brother. But this guy was like, so would you support Elon Musk if he was to run for president? And Alex Jones like, because he has to deal with his fucking brain dead callers. So he's like, actually, he wouldn't be allowed to run for president because he was born outside of the country. And then the caller was like, correct. So I guess I'm confused. Why is Kamala Harris allowed to run for president?
Ooh, very true.
Very good point,
Very
caller.
true.
Which I didn't even think about.
What was his answer?
I have no idea where Kamala Harris came from.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I assume it's America.
Well, probably, right?
Well,
because
the
she's
thing-
American.
The
Yeah.
thing
You would think, but maybe not. What if
I think she fell from heaven.
true? Fallen angel, like a demon?
No. I mean,
Oh,
good way.
no.
Oh, good angel. A sweet, one of the bright angels.
Did it hurt, Kamala? when you fell from heaven?
I like Kamala. She's the only politician I've ever donated to. And that's the truth.
Oh, because of UCB.
Yeah. I've given $100 to Kamala Harris.
Wow.
And I expect that back, bitch.
Yeah.
The second you take over the reins.
That didn't go
Of
well
the
for
You
you.
owe me the $2,000 that Joe Biden still owes me. That doesn't go away. Just
I
'cause he-
forgot about that.
You know, Kamala Harris probably was like briefed like about you. Like a staffer was probably like,
Yeah.
hey, just so you know, there's a guy dressed as the Joker outside.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's. I think they're gonna not
It's
gonna let
probably
him in. I think.
nothing.
Yeah, but he might have a bomb, but probably not.
He might. So we looked up his history. Turns out he's a registered Republican, but then he donated to a bunch of DNC things, and then his last internet search was porn.
And he's got some really good Funny or Die articles.
He's dressed like the Joker. He's a failed comedian whose mother just died. I don't think there's going to
It's
be
probably
any
nothing's
issue.
going to happen. And we're looking at his tweets. He's probably racist. But it's probably nothing. That was like everyone that's like, oh, just some fucking big foreheaded, small teeth, glasses wearing, premature retard babies kind of be able to shoot Donald Trump in the head. And I'm like, yes. I was this close to Kamala Harris and I was dressed as a Joker.
What did she
I was
smell
like, these
like?
people suck.
We never
at
really
their
talked
job.
about this on the podcast, did we? You
She smelled like
showing up.
lavender.
Yeah, what does she smell like?
Yeah, she smelled like lavender and fish oil.
Okay, good.
Wait, how close did they? How much were you? You were let in? Were you let in?
Yeah, I was in.
Okay.
Yeah, she let me in.
The first gentleman, Sam Naismith.
Yeah, how close was I? I guess like this close. I guess I was like this close.
For those not watching, he's doing the hover hand.
No, she was like I like heard
How
her speak
close?
and everything. I
6
just
inches from the cervix.
really the only thing I remember was her talking about. She's like, my life savior right now is my cast iron skillet. I was like, fuck, dude, I have a cast iron skillet too. I kind of like.
So you
And
saw the whole
she's the
thing.
Joker.
Yeah, they didn't kick me out. They
Oh.
moved me.
Okay.
They moved me next to this like then CEO of UCB, who was just like this short, gay, fat guy that was like, he was telling me all the secrets of UCB. I was like, yo, like I don't even remember what he told me. This was years ago. This was back when Kamala Harris was running for president, and she didn't just like get appointed or whatever.
Hey, she's qualified.
Yes.
Don't ever talk about the person I'm going to endorse.
Yeah.
I think I endorse a different person every episode. I like to keep the listeners
I like
guessing.
Yeah.
it's whatever the polls do, dude.
Right, I'm like Russell Brand. Whoever
follow-
I think is winning.
Follow.
This week it could be sobriety. Next week it could be Bitcoin. The week after that it could be Kamala Harris and going back into that hole of drugs.
Yeah. I like her. I think she's gonna be a good leader.
Yeah.
Not gonna. I'm gonna vote for Trump, but I think she's good.
She's okay too.
I like her a lot. I would vote for her.
Whoever wins, America wins.
I'll say this: if they shoot Trump in the brain, and he's like, it's like he's just. And by the way, you add up all 10 of the worst presidents.
He just keeps going.
And people are still like, yeah, yeah. Even though he's not speaking English. They're like, USA. If you kill Trump, I'll vote for Kamala. Like, if they're able to do that, if they're able to kill Trump and then the
How
election still
long?
happens,
Okay, here's the real question.
they.
Because we didn't have a Trump assassination special until we could have political expert Alan Johnson
That's
on
right.
Yes.
to talk politics exclusively. They almost blew Trump's head up on live TV and it was only in the news cycle for like 4 days.
Yeah.
How long would it even last if they actually shot
Well,
him?
I think the reason why is because he wasn't like political about it. He was
Yeah.
just like it was like a school shooting motivation.
Yeah, well, because you can't be like, guns are bad.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't be like
Now
crazy.
that they took a shot at me, I understand the Second Amendment needs to be abolished.
Yeah. White incel men under the age of 30 should not be allowed to have a gun. I do think you should have to have proof of sex to buy a gun.
Yeah, we brought up he searched,
that true?
He searced porn before he went out and did his mission. Did that come up?
Oh, did
One
he?
last jack.
yeah, that was apparently what
Really?
the FBI
One
is
last
saying. They
crank.
looked at his
One last
computer and-
one more perfect.
I want to see
nut.
what his search was.
Yeah, I want to know what he saw, and
Yeah.
was that his MK Ultra trigger that made him do this?
Ooh, yeah, he's watching.
Something that in this pornography is turning people into killers.
He's watching the wrestling porn where they wrestle and then they have sex.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I love that. I love that.
that, and then he's like, I must kill the president, former president, future, current.
Well, he is the current.
He's all three: Father, Son, Holy Ghost. The Trinity: former, current, future.
Wow.
I use a porn website that steals OnlyFans content.
Yes,
Nice.
hell
Perfect.
yeah, dude.
Fuck that.
Which I guess that
Hell
is actually
yeah.
pretty morally
Fuck
bad.
small
Pirates
business.
on the high seas. These ladies think they can ship their nudes across the ocean.
Yeah, why? What kind of sucker do you have to be to actually pay for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless there was a girl that like was in my class.
That's the only one. Yeah, that's the
I
only
would
one
pay
that
for that,
would.
probably,
And
yeah.
there was a time during the pandemic, I think, where a lot of women in the comedy community were doing it, and I wasn't as much of a degenerate then as I am now.
You're more now.
I'm more now. Yeah.
Oh.
I've gotten
If I was
hornier
a
as
betting
time has
man, I would
passed.
have
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
I predicted the UCB to OnlyFans pipeline.
It didn't
It
happen.
kinda
I
happened
feel
a
like it didn't
little
happen
bit.
too much in New York.
It was really like a moment, and it's
Yeah.
all gone. Everyone's like,
don't
I
blame
shouldn't be
people for
doing
trying.
this. People like made like $20 a month. They're like, I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
can't hate on the entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah,
but
you can't know if you don't try it.
Yeah.
And that's what America's all about. It's like, I'm going to open up a little coffee shop and all of our muffins are going to be rainbow. And then it closes within a month. And it's like, I'm not going to say fuck you. And then, this was like, I'm going to show my fucking tits online for, $4 or whatever.
Yeah, how much is? Well, you're not subscribing. You found a way around
No.
it. How much is the average OnlyFans subscription?
I think it's Patreon. I mean, I think it's $5.
Like it's
I would
just
assume.
$5.
But I think what they do. This is what I gather from.
Then what
of course,
the fuck is this worth? 25 cents.
Yeah, nothing. Literally nothing.
the website is called the Simp Chat, and the great thing is they have just content threads, which is where you spend most of your time. But they also have discussion threads, and it's fun to jump in there and to see what the guys are thinking.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is they do the PPV, the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So like, she'll like, I just had my nastiest cum ever. If you want to get it, give me $50. And then like the guy said $50 is like, she didn't even show her fucking tits. Here it is. And they send it over.
I love a good negative porn review.
This sucked.
Like sometimes you'll see a video that's pornography, and then you go down the comments section and someone's like, "This sucks." Like
Yeah.
0 stars.
That guy doesn't know how to fuck her.
Yeah.
Come
I didn't
on,
like-
these professionals are giving it their all.
I didn't like
Who
this.
are you to criticize?
My nastiest
Anyway.
cum. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Well,
I want to see.
keep your wallet away.
I want to. Yeah, I want to see. Like, this is my cleanest wedding night. Missionary eye contact.
God, that's brutal to think
This
about.
was
If you
the
just filmed your
most-
wedding night sex and put on your OnlyFans, that's so sad to think about.
How much would that be worth? $10 a month.
That's rough.
I get married to a different girl every month, and then we put
I
the
make her a
honeymoon
woman.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I turn you into a woman. I don't know his name, but Kamala, I'm a better man than him. I should be the first.
Doug Emhoff?
man. Doug Emhoff?
Yeah. You know, his daughter is like a Bushwick.
Yeah. I remember. She's like,
Yeah. Ella Emhoff.
Yeah.
honestly, give me a month and I would turn her into a crazy person that goes even crazier. But I think there's something there. I've seen some pictures of her on Simp Chat. or whatever. I think she could be saved. Like how Baron. I want her and Baron to
We
end up
could make
together.
this work.
That could be.
That's
fun
kind of
thing.
like actually how it works in real life. Is like a Baron type and her, especially in New York, where you have like just
Yeah.
the young professional
That is
Baron,
kinda
6'5".
New York, the New
Yeah.
York breeding program is
Yeah.
finance guy, art ho.
Yeah, they've been dating for 3 months, and it's like
Sorry,
it's
art
late.
woman.
It's late October, and she's like, "So, you've been kind of quiet about the election," and he's like a finance guy. He's
Yeah.
Trump's son.
His name is
His
Trump.
name is Trump.
I think I'm gonna vote for my dad.
I'll probably vote for my dad.
feeling my boyfriend is going to vote for Trump because he's Baron Trump.
but abortion. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
How tall is Baron Trump now? Did he hit 7 feet?
He's big.
he's
a big
tall.
guy.
I mean,
Soccer
he's
player.
over
He's a
6
soccer-
feet.
He's a soccer player.
He got private lessons from Wayne Rooney when Wayne Rooney played in DC, and then when they were doing that, Trump was like, hey, do you want to golf with me? And Wayne Rooney's like, all right. And they just golf for a little bit. And he's like, Trump's awesome.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
think if
Trump
you're-
is awesome when you're like golfing or like
Oh, yeah.
going over to the White House for
Yeah.
Big Macs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Here's what the thing with Trump, if you've accomplished greatness in your own life, he'll like you. I'm sure if you were like, Mr. Trump, I paid $60,000 worth of Bitcoin to meet you, he'd be like, you're a dog. You should go home and I don't even want your vote. But that's also not true. He loves like white
Sounds like a
trash.
bad deal.
He likes meeting like the Duck Dynasty guys, but not them. Not the
Yeah.
actual guys. The guys that are like finally like legitimately finally represented in Hollywood.
Yeah. That JD Vance, he's a dud.
He's a bum.
He's like,
an
I think both
absolute
sides can
bum,
agree. That
dude.
guy sucks.
He's a bum.
That's the
He
one
is
thing
kind
that
of like
Republicans and
he's
Democrats
sort of
can
like a
come
dork,
together.
right?
I do agree with him on the cat lady thing. If you don't have a kid as a man, if you don't have a kid as a man, if you're not a father, you're not a man. You shouldn't vote. If you are a woman without a kid, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. I don't think you should be allowed to like literally like be online or tweet or have like freedom.
See, I think it's the opposite. I think that everyone should be allowed to vote, even plants and animals.
we saw an animal killed today.
Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't talk about that.
I do want to. We'll get
Especially
to
this
that.
dog.
I want to talk about JD Vance a little
This
bit.
dog had
'Cause he's a
some
dork.
power. This dog was definitely a Trump guy.
Yeah, that's a Trump
This
dog.
Trump saw what he wanted.
That's a
and he
Kamala of a
grabbed it,
squirrel.
dude. He grabbed that squirrel.
Liberal squirrel.
Fucking yeah, he showed that libtard's tree hugging squirrel. What's what?
Although the squirrel did bleed red.
I
so-
don't like when guys have beards. No offense. Oh, you don't even have a beard right now. I don't like when guys have beards. and
Interesting.
I'm supposed to
I
respect
thought you were
them.
talking about Alvarado.
No, he's fine. Like athletes, garbage men in Cape May or whatever, they can have beards.
Cape May.
Where was it? Cape Cod?
Yeah.
What's the difference? I asked.
Did that make it on this recording? I can't.
I don't think
I
it
don't
did.
think
I don't
so.
think it
Doesn't
did.
I don't like when guys have beards. As a person that has a beard quite often, I know why I do it. And it's because of my fucking fat fucking
Yeah,
face.
I
to be
kind
like,
of
well, if I
agree.
cover it, I look better.
The beard's got to be like good.
yeah,
it
and
can't just be
JD
that
Vance's
you-
beard is good, but underneath
Yeah,
it
but
is
there's nothing
horrible.
interesting about it.
Like
His-
if
his beard's like.
if Chris Evans
He's
grows
just
a beard,
kind
he
of a
looks
guy
great.
with a fat face.
But
that
yeah, but
grew
he's just
out
like a
the
hot
beard.
guy though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is like you're just hiding. It's like wearing a
Yes,
mask.
this is what the issue is. He
I-
likes
It's like
hot
you're wearing-
people.
Yeah.
It's like you're wearing a mask. It's
I don't like beards from guys that aren't hot.
You mean when it's male contouring?
Yeah.
Where like you
Yeah,
make
guys
a
that don't,
beard
like,
to make it look like
shave.
you've got a.
Oh, I don't like
jaw.
that.
Yeah, like Alex Jones. Like his beard.
His one
he's a
flaw.
thumb. He's a thumb that just has a drawing of a neckline because he contoured it or he
Yeah, and I
shaved his
guess
beard a
JD
certain
Vance
way.
has a bit of that.
Yeah, he does the
going
same
on.
thing.
He
Just
does,
a
yeah.
weak-chinned, libertarian tard. He's a libtard.
He's got a hot wife though.
Yeah, she is cute.
Got a hot Indian wife.
Got a hot Indian wife. Very hot, actually.
Timu Kamala possibly.
Timu Kamala.
No, she's way hotter than Kamala. That's my biggest problem with Kamala. She's got a great body, but her face has a lot to be desired.
Yeah, real butterface.
I mean, she would be, male or woman, she would be the hottest president, I think. I guess Obama maybe is close. And JFK. Maybe JFK.
Are we
know.
counting when they're
Early
'cause
ones
here's
when they have the
problem.
wigs and the long. I could see grabbing, Thomas Jefferson by his
Yeah, TJ.
by his red ponytail.
I guess I don't really know what Thomas Jefferson looks like.
He was so hot he couldn't even keep away the women he owned.
Yeah.
Are we talking like?
yeah, he was so hot
when
he
are,
raped his slaves.
When they are currently, are we talking about when they're currently the president? How hot they are? Because
think
some of these
so.
guys, like
Oh, that's
like
true.
young Joe Biden, is good.
He's
looking.
good. Yeah, you're
Even
right.
Like young
I think currently president.
Reagan, Bush.
Oh,
Obama.
currently president? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got in
Currently
trouble on Facebook with the boomers.
Even young Trump's not that
when
bad.
Biden became president, in that whole fiasco, and he somehow wound up as the president. I was like, finally, a vice president I can jack off to. And all the boomers were like, this is the worst day since Kennedy was shot. What you just said was the most offensive thing I've ever heard.
You should have jacked off the
Look
Pence.
at this.
And then,
Look at
and
this.
then I see
I'm trying to
something
watch
way more
fucking
offensive
baseball.
on
That's
fucking
insane.
television.
And they're shaving their pussies. They're showing pussies.
That
on
is
TV.
actually crazy that they're
That's
doing that on
the
TV.
craziest commercial I've
They're
ever
just
seen.
showing. You could see your camel toe, and now
Now it's a beard.
it's beards, dude.
Did
I
these
swear to
cameras
God.
pick that up? We got to get to the point where you have something where this podcast is just us watching.
It was a
TV
Gillette
with cameras
commercial,
on the
and they showed a woman literally.
It was Venus, though.
She
It was
was
Venus
it was
into Gillette.
Into Gillette. Okay,
Right,
so it was
right,
like
right.
one for the girls.
It's the
where
Gillette they
she's-
make pink.
She's like shaving, like, pardon my French, a cunt hair away from her clit, literally. And then they go right back. You gotta fucking hit that, Harper. That's right down the middle. They go back to guys being like, "I love my beard. I can't wait to vote for JD Vance. I don't like Trump, but I like JD Vance. He's a good young guy, but I don't like." That's really the worst guy. Those are my least favorite people. The ones that are like, "I don't like Trump, but Mike Pence."
Yeah, like a
This
super
is-
Republican who can't
You're a
get on the
fucking
cool.
loser.
For once, you had something cool to like, and you still
Yeah,
went with
once
the
in your
lame.
life, you don't have to be like, Mitt Romney, he's got potential. You can be like, oh, the
John
big,
McCain is a maverick.
the fucking guy who's like, second date, if I don't get anal sex, she pays. And you're like,
I don't know. I'm more for the fiscal stuff.
I'm more like, go to hell.
More about the Bitcoin.
But yeah, Kamala, I don't think she's gonna be president because she's one of the worst candidates to ever run. But I thought that about Biden too. I genuinely, I felt it a little bit.
Well, I don't know. There might be another attempt on the president's life, and they have to shut down public appearances, and then a cyber attack from Russia, and then blackouts.
I didn't watch Alex Jones today. I didn't have time. I had an audition, so I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I can't talk to that.
Alex Jones is my weatherman.
can't
Before I
talk to
decide
that.
what to do this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to catch up on his 4 hours.
I was flying the night of the shutdown of the COVID shutdown. The
you were
the tech shutdown.
well, which Alex
Oh.
Jones predicted.
Did he?
Yeah,
He kind of did, actually.
yeah. He said Trump would get shot, then there'd be blackout.
Did he say that?
There'd be a cyber attack, and then he said that either the 20th or the 21st Biden would step down. He stepped down the 21st. He's
on a heater.
He's been
When he's
spot
on a roll, he's definitely good.
Love him or hate him, I don't know about what happened with that school thing. I don't know.
I think it was pretty bad.
Listen, something.
Whatever happened there.
Whatever happened there, both sides. There's a lot of great people on both sides. You gotta admit though, the guy's got a great beard. it really makes it look like he has a jaw.
It almost makes it look like he has a square chin.
When he gets fired up, it is I go over to my Ghost Blue Raspberry pre-workout and I
Gum the pre-workout.
say, I will fight you with everything I got.
I can't believe we could make that video work today.
Calling Trump Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
That's pretty good.
That's good. I mean, well, not that. Having it be the Holy Trinity of past president, current president, future president.
I can't believe those ladies didn't think their dogs were going to attack the squirrels.
We should get into that.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, let's do our ad.
Let's do an ad read real quick.
Let's do our ad. What are we at? What are we at?
We're about halfway done.
Yeah, let's do the fucking ad. We got, okay. We
Put 'em on,
have,
boys.
you might have been thinking.
Wait, we don't have one for the guest?
The fuck? What the fuck? Do you want, well, yeah.
One
What
size
the
fits
fuck?
most.
What the fuck is Mac wearing? You might have been thinking, what is Mac wearing this entire time?
What is that cool item on Mac's head this whole podcast? I was distracted so much I missed every cool thing they said. But
I didn't pick up on the divine trinity that Sam is accusing Trump of being. But these are our new sponsor. And Mac didn't even plan this outfit. He came over with this, feminine shirt.
well, I knew we were going to hit the frat
It's not even.
houses
What is
after
it?
this.
What is it? Easter? No, this is a good shirt, and it's a good hat. You picked a good color, and so did they. Our friends over at Brims, folks, they sent us over a couple of hats. They're called Brims. They're the perfect hat for the summer. I'm reading. I hear. Did you know about this? These are new.
Have you heard about this?
These are brand new. It's a brand new thing. No, this is a guy that I met drinking 2 years ago at a bar.
great ideas come from guys I meet
Yeah.
drinking at bars. Some of
He's
the best
like,
ideas
this
I've ever
was-
heard. Like,
This was 4 years ago. He's like, buy Bitcoin, and I have a hat idea, and I should have done both. I really should have done both. But discover Brims, your ultimate headwear destination. They've got a website.
whoa.
I don't know what it is. You'll figure it out. Look up Brims hats. Are you ready to?
Brims.gov.
Yeah, Brims.gov. These are the official hats of the Democratic Party. Are you ready to elevate your style while staying cool and protected from the sun? I don't know why you'd want to be protected by the sun. The sun is the supplier of life. Without, it's kind of odd.
Yeah, the sun is my god. But we'll get into that
Introducing
later.
Brims, the ultimate lifestyle brand born from a late night stroke of genius. So it was probably, honestly, I might have blacked
Post nut
out.
clarity.
Yeah, he's on Sim Chat.
Yeah, he's like, oh man,
stroke
that
of
was
genius?
that was definitely a nasty cum. What if
Here's the pay-per-view.
I came so hard it blasted the top of a hat off? Because you're using, when you're jerking off,
Right, you got
friends.
You like to practice with condoms, so that it feels like when you're
Yeah,
gonna use
you
that in the real
sometimes
world.
when you're jerking off and you're like,
Blast
well,
the-
where's a
blast the
girl?
top off my Jimmy hat.
Where's a girl to come into? And you can't find it, and they're like, okay, well then where's a sock? And you can't find it, and they're like, I guess I'll do it into my bucket hat. and our friends over at Brims,
Yankees fitted.
yeah, blasted the top off, and then a star was born.
This is a game changer, honestly, because before this, bucket hats were like before James Naismith cut the bottom
Yeah.
out of the peach basket.
Yeah.
Right? And now we've got the bottom cut out of the peach basket.
Yeah, it's not for bald people. It's not for bald people. I would say that. But it could be. Make a statement. Show the dome. At Brims, we specialize in crafting. This is written by AI, by the way. He told me that. I don't know if I should say that. But, you can tell.
Alan Iverson wrote this ad read?
At Brims, we specialize in crafting unique headwear that blends the iconic shade of a bucket hat with the liberating comfort of a visor. And we love being liberated by the oppressing forces of the top of a hat.
Right.
Her innovative design offers you endless shade without compromising on effortless style and comfort. Truly, say what you want. Say what you want. This was effortless. This is a good fit now. He showed up
is
wearing
good.
this shirt.
It
And
it
now
all
he's
worked
got-
out. Who would have thought that my life would be changed today?
Yeah.
But it was.
Whether you're hitting the
This
beach,
hat without a top.
exploring the city, I'm going to go ahead and say this, asterisks to exploring the city, because depending on which city you're in, if they catch you wearing this, you will almost definitely probably die. Or
You-
just
you can go to
chilling
West
in the
Hollywood.
suburbs
outdoors.
first.
Yeah. Go ahead and just,
Then take it into the rough inner cities.
Yeah.
start bringing it
Take it to West
closer.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
and work
I mean
your way
inner
out.
city. Yeah,
I think these would play.
these are
very
not
well in
gay.
West
These can be
People
gay.
love
These
in
can
West
be
Hollywood.
gay.
These
These
could
can be
be.
gay, but they're not gay.
They aren't
They're
necessarily
not gay, but they are LGBTQIA plus friendly. And it's an ad read, so I threw all of them in there. I'm a good man. Or
Not
just
as good as
chilling
hats.
outdoors. Brims has the perfect hat for you. Our collection is meticulously their collection. I have nothing to do with it, just to be clear. But our collection is meticulously designed to complement every occasion and outfit, ensuring you look and feel your best wherever you go.
This guy's name's Orion Keckering. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa! We got an ad read going on. You can't just say anything.
Orion Cuckering. Yeah. Orion Cockering.
Really crazy name.
Oh, yeah. This new kid.
Orion's cock ring.
He's got a great live arm, got a slider that falls off the fucking table. Well, what's his name? Orion Cockring.
You've heard of Orion's belt. Orion's cock ring.
What are you fucking doing, Bone?
That is so stupid.
That's the most fair ball I've ever
was
seen
so
in my
clearly
life.
gonna be fair.
All-star Alec Bohm. Anyway,
The home run
embrace
derby messed up his fielding.
embrace the shade, embrace the sun, embrace Brims, embrace tradition. Whoa. Embrace the Trinity.
Oh, it says that. Wow.
Yeah, interesting. Rise up. Brims, stand back and stand by. No, but these are cool. These are fun. It's something
I like
I
it.
reached out to
Yeah,
them.
it's
I said
comfortable.
we want to plug it on some kind of thing.
One size fits most. Look
Yeah.
kind of like that guy who tried to point out the shooter to police, but they wouldn't listen
That's
to
true.
him.
Yeah, the first guy on the scene was like, he was wearing a Brims if I remember correctly. And the reason that he was able to point out the Trump
I believe
shooter.
Trump was wearing brims
I
when,
think-
and
it
actually,
deflected.
I think it deflected off the brim.
Well,
which is
the one
reason he's
he was
alive.
wearing just a regular, one of their regular bucket hats, but the bullet popped off the top, and then the other bullet deflected off of the brim of the brim.
And so Brims is suing him for infringement.
Yeah.
For making a Brims.
Yeah. But so yeah, where was I? The hat saved the president. I don't.
Yeah, the hat's of the president.
But anyway, yeah, Brims. I don't know if I have their website. I don't. But just go look up brims.com. Brims hats. It's got to be something like that, right?
just look up.
I just wanted to be a part of this because I
visor.
feel like this is something that's like people are going to be like, that's awesome. And then they're going to start, you're going to see it at like weddings at the end of the summer.
Right.
And it's going to be like, well, that's fucking stupid. But like by then it'll already be worn out. So I wanted to
But now you know that we were here
get ahead of
first.
it. Yeah. Are you looking at brims.com?
I'm trying to find it. I saw House of Brims, but that's
Brims.
something else.
No, fuck House of Brims. We don't know what that is. Oh, Ryan Kirkering, when he came up in the MLB last year, he had one of those like sweatband things up here that they're wearing now. But it was a Joker. It was a Heath Ledger Joker. And it's like, I'm so serious. I was like, this is my favorite player on the Phillies now. And he does. I mean, he's got a lively fucking fastball. 98 right there.
Yeah, that was nice.
He's good.
Crazy
he
slider
was
too,
almost,
or whatever they call it. It's
Slurve.
the sweeper.
Yeah, the sweeper. Oh, no, I still call it a slurve. They're trying to steal my country with this sweeper bullshit. It's a slurve. I like it because it's my favorite pitch because it says slur in it.
It is fun.
Did we just
and,
watch the game and not talk for the next
I
half
don't
hour?
fucking care.
Okay,
wanted-
back to the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to shoot a nice little comedy sketch in the park.
Yeah, a little skit. Little
Which is
give-
very like
skit.
old-fashioned
To
to us
give
in
you
many
people
ways.
something.
What? Shooting a
Shooting a
sketch?
little sketch.
Yeah, it's very
It
2013.
does feel like, hey guys, you gonna go shoot a sketch today? Like, yeah, of course. I'm
It's-
21.
But for some reason, it was like everyone was outside, like it was some sort of perfect summer day or some bullshit.
Yeah. It
Kids
was
being loud.
Friday afternoon, like literally the perfect time for kids to be out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Go to school. Don't they start school like in July in LA?
They should.
No, I think they
We're
do.
way behind.
I swear to God, I think that they start
You know what?
school in
That,
July.
have you read the stats on the LA Unified School District literacy? They should be going all year round.
When does...
When does school start?
Fuck, I gotta get done my summer reading.
I gotta read To Kill a Mockingbird before school starts.
I gotta read.
What-
read Catcher in the Rye.
Did you do your summer reading? I don't mean this year. I
it-
just mean in general because I definitely
I
was a
know what
kid
you
that
meant, yeah.
blew it off.
It depends. Well, you know what's funny? I was thinking like if you have Chat GPT now, you could get away with not reading anything
Right.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, supposedly. Well, for like, you mean like turning in book reports and stuff?
just
you
like-
can just be like, hey, write me a.
Well, even just like tell me what happens in chapter 1 of The Great Gatsby,
Right.
and they just tell you, and
it
then
could
you're
be
like, yeah,
somewhat
so
unique.
yeah, Gatsby jacked off twice.
Yeah,
He
that's
jacked off
almost
to
better than
completion
my
twice.
strategy of reading the Wikipedia page.
It's better than SparkNotes probably too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I forgot about SparkNotes.
yeah.
SparkNotes. I didn't read a single book in high school.
I think I read most books.
I can't remember the last book I read.
I was reading, but not the assigned books.
Yeah, I was reading the fringe stuff, like the Quran.
I wanted to know what all this Quran was about.
There was a book about this hockey player who got a head injury and it like fucked up his life, but we all read it because he hooked up with his girlfriend a bunch of times in the book. And we'd all
Nice.
jack off to the book.
Very
And then,
nice.
all right, dude, your turn.
The original Sim.
Yeah, the original Sim chat.
Yeah.
He's not fucking her good enough.
Do you think that if the school library didn't provide you with that smut, you would be the porn addict you are today?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
People are like all up in our. JD Vance is like, they're the books in the school. They mentioned that gay people exist, and everyone's like, ah. And meanwhile, you're jacking off to like
This high school
You know,
guy hooking up.
Wayne
Hockey-
Gretzky just
hockey
being like,
player's
ah.
biography.
It's funny too because the book was like really sad. It's about how he had a head injury and his whole life was fucked up now.
But he's getting pussy.
Did he get better
No,
at
it
sex
was-
after the head injury? Because I do have a theory about that.
The girlfriend left him, so it was really the first part of the book where it was like awesome. But she left him after the head. Like you're.
So
you're
did you ever
kinda
find
retarded,
out
dude.
how this book ended?
Yeah, they're like, your wheelchair doesn't go
Did
well
they
on ice.
describe it in detail, or was it just
I
And
think
then
we were.
I had sex. And
It was more detailed than that, but it wasn't like he thrusted. It was just like they were like hooking up, and we're like, "This is awesome."
So the summer of my second season playing hockey, I got hurt. I got a head injury, and then I got so deep inside of my girlfriend, and my cock was throbbing. It's like, this is summer reading. Just write it in. Yeah, you're writing your book report, and you're just like, I camed 3 times. And then your teacher crosses it out with red. It's cum. It's
Come and happen 3.
cum is the past tense of
I
cum.
camed. It's cummed.
Cummed. It's cummed. Alan, it's cummed. B-. Good job. Great work. Improvement. See me after class
Huge improvement.
so I can put you in my penalty box. You ever fuck your teacher?
No.
There was,
I do think one may have tried once, but I don't
To fuck
really
you?
I don't really want to talk
all
about
my teachers. All my teachers.
Oh, that's
wanted
just the
me.
women. Every male teacher I ever had tried to fuck me.
The women's basketball coach would give a speech every year because he was like 5'8".
He?
Yeah, and he would give a speech every year because we had like faculty and student speeches like on certain days, and he would give the same speech every year about how it was okay that he was so short, which like made it seem like,
boy.
oh, it's definitely not okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay for basketball or just okay in life?
Okay in life.
Okay.
But
But he's bringing it up a lot.
Yeah.
And
He's like, I understand. I'm no good at basketball. It's not going to work for me. But I can go grocery shopping just like a normal
I
guy
don't
without
think I
getting
should
all
be
this
shot in the
shit.
head. I don't think I should be executed.
I think I should be allowed to go in the bagel store and order a bagel. I think it's not okay that you go on apps and these girls, they won't even look at you.
But he was really close with all the women basketball players.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, well, and then I think he fucked a 15-year-old, and the school didn't
So
really know
even
what to do
closer than
about
Sam
it.
was to Kamala.
Here's the thing. This is going to be a hot take. There's a 14-year-old playing professional sports right now. I feel like 15. It's got to be the new 18.
And she was like
What
6'1", so
So she's a giant.
taller.
She's a
Yeah,
giant.
that's,
She's a giant-
And to him-
that's 18 in
to
height.
him?
age.
yeah,
She's probably like 7 feet,
yeah.
which you can't be a 7th grader and be 17.
I always wanted to let
Yeah.
this guy live, even with the short accusations. But if he's a pedophile, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, that's too bad. I don't like that.
That's 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's 2 strikes.
One more thing, like he makes
And
fun
as
of
we
this
know-
awesome hat that I'm wearing right now.
Brims.com. I got to find out what the fuck the
He
website is real
also,
quick.
my friend and I, we decided to follow a teacher once just through school.
Yeah, you
Like
got
at
it.
home or
No, we just followed them
online?
for like 10 minutes through school just to see what they were doing.
Oh yeah, we used to drive by teachers' houses all the time. Just
Yeah, the
We'd
computer, the typing teacher, we went to her house and knocked on the door.
Really?
Yeah. We were like, we know.
we know where
We
you
know.
live.
Oh, good. What a beautiful house. So, that test that you failed me on, that's not it. We can forget
That
about
typing
that, right?
test I failed.
I
You know how you
noticed.
said I was peeking at the keyboard? We all know I wasn't peeking. Anyway, beautiful house.
All right. I try not to use names.
But we followed this teacher around, and he went to the preschool, and we just started like watching from afar. And then the guy, the basketball coach, he saw us. He's like, "What are you guys doing? Is there a hot preschool teacher?" We're like, He's like, "Are you following Mister?" And then the guy's name, and we're like,
Oh, you're following a guy?
yeah."
Oh, that's nothing.
And we were like, "No, it's nothing, man." This is so funny. In retrospect, he's like, "Is there a hot preschool teacher? Should I be jacking off to her too, guys?"
Mm-hmm. So you were just stalking any teacher. I
We were
guess
stalking
mostly
a-
did it to
yeah, male
teachers,
teacher
too.
for a
Yeah,
little
we used to
bit.
drive by a certain history teacher's house and shout his first name.
We should not talk about him.
But we won't talk about him either.
Oh, here we go. Toplessbrimwear.com. That
makes sense. Topless Brimwear.
Yeah.
Sounds like,
Topless.
sounds like something I see on SimChat.
We
Topless
can.
Brimwear.
Yeah, go on to toplessbrimwear.com. Use the promo code nastiest cum. Yeah, we didn't get a promo code or anything, so don't buy anything this week, I guess.
Yeah, hold off on purchasing
Oh, it links to Facebook.
until it's
What did I just fucking click? I don't know what the
this
fuck is
company
going
we're
on here.
supporting is only a Facebook group.
Topless Brim. Oh, maybe he sent. It's linked through
All right.
Facebook.
Okay.
Here we
Is that Kamala Harris's daughter?
That's kind of
Stepdaughter?
looks like her. See
Stepdaughter.
what I mean? See what I mean? See how fun these people look, and how like this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we're looking at the website now. These people are having a lot of
This is
fun.
gonna be
So
a
if we're not selling you with our faces,
Well, I just get sick and fucking tired of like living in the place where everything gets started, and then like in 2 summers, I'm gonna see my fucking dumbass PA friends like, we're at Sea Isle and we all have topless brimwear hats, and I'm gonna be like, if I can be like, I was on the ground floor and made no money from that. Like this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. In 4 years, it's going to be like, if you bring 5 brims to the brim convention in Nashville, you're going to be able to meet JD Vance. Anyway.
We should talk about the dog. Yeah.
Oh, we're really bad at talking. This is just me and you in general. We're bad at
this is
talking
how-
about the most interesting thing that happens.
I like to save it for the last 15 minutes in case anyone's still listening.
Yeah, that's true. Phillies
Yeah,
lost,
I don't
by the
even
way.
know where to start with this.
I've never watched the Phillies win in those fucking retard uniforms. I've never seen it.
I feel like you're looking at the camera.
I'm just talking to one person. I've never seen them do it. Anyway, we were trying to film this sketch that I wrote this week, starring Alan. And we went to one park. It was too loud. Kids were playing. We left. By the way, school starts in LA August 9th.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a whole month before. And they get out June 12th.
What?
They're just always in fucking jail.
And they still
sucks.
can't fucking read.
Yeah, it's not working.
That's
Abolish public
that's
school.
brutal.
Wait a minute.
That's brutal.
Do
June
I
12th,
think there are
August-
flaws in the public school system?
Cesar Chavez's birthday they get off?
Well, I have no problem with that. I won't touch that.
Juneteenth.
Because they're getting all these
they should have-
ethnic holidays off.
Well, Juneteenth's already off, right? They're already done by then.
I get a month and a half off, but don't worry. April 24th, I get American Genocide Remembrance Day. I'm officially
that in
endorsing
remembrance of-
I'm officially endorsing Donald Trump. I'm done with that, dude. We saw a dog. We saw a dog today.
At the third park.
Yeah, so we went to 3 different parks, and we're trying to film this sketch. We're sitting on a bench.
Almost every park in the area, I would say.
Yeah. We exhausted park options. And we're sitting there, we're shooting it. It's too windy. It's too loud. Kids are skateboarding. Everything's going wrong. And then these squirrels are fighting this tree, and this dog comes running over naturally and starts arguing with the squirrels.
Right.
And the owner was far
Squirrels
away.
and dogs have beef
Yeah.
all the time.
The owner was like a
Yeah, I
Russian.
kind of thought it was a stray dog for a bit because I saw it kind of just parked in front of another tree with no one around, sitting there.
It is weird to have your dog not on a leash and then you're not like with it like immediately because
was
they can get into a lot of trouble.
If I see a loose dog, I'm immediately on red. I'm like, if it comes towards me, I'm ready to kill
This
it.
thing also had, crystal geyser eyes.
Yeah,
or something
completely-
going on. Like,
completely
they were
white
They
with
weren't even
just a
blue. They were
dot.
like white.
Yeah, just a dot.
Yeah, nuts looking dog.
And
Yeah.
it starts barking at the squirrels and trying to like climb the tree. And the woman comes over and she's like, "It will not kill the squirrel. It just thinks it is a squirrel. And every time the squirrel falls, it freezes." And we're like, okay. And she's talking to other dog owners. And we're like, we're trying to fucking film something, bitch.
well, she knew we were filming and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and they were like, "It's okay, I guess."
Yeah, that's
It's like fine. I
You're
guess.
ruining our fucking day, actually. And then, as predicted, one of the squirrels falls and thuds on the ground, and the dog does its job. It pounces on
Immediately,
it.
like
Grabs
without even a thought, like let alone freezing, it like fucking
was
pounced on
crazy.
it.
And all the women, all the dog moms are like, wait,
Well, and I guess
At this point, there were like 5
yeah, well, to
German
paint the
shepherds
picture, there
around
was,
the base of
there
this
was
tree.
like 4 dogs standing right under the tree waiting, and all the owners were just like letting it happen. Like, what do they want to happen there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why'd they wanna congregate around that tree?
Everything happened exactly the way I would have thought it happened. Dogs were waiting for squirrels to get low enough so they
Yeah,
could
they did
grab
their
them.
job.
And then guess what? They did.
They did their fucking job. They did what they were supposed to do. Oh, he punctured it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's
the
got sharp
squirrel was
teeth.
all fucked up.
Yeah, I felt bad. I wish I didn't look at the squirrel.
Yeah, we went.
You
went
convinced me to go
examine the
look at
squirrel,
it.
and
I
was-
I
it was
kind of thought the squirrel might be
bleeding
okay
out.
by the way that by their reaction, which was like she said it might be in shock. They were talking like
Well, she was like, it was punctured.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure because she didn't. I don't know.
that
I
can
didn't trust her.
Some
I
she wasn't-
trusted the other owner more. And she was like, they might be in shock.
She's probably a doctor
Who the fuck
of
are you,
education.
Dr. Jill Biden?
Yeah.
You don't know what a squirrel looks like after it's
Yeah.
been punctured. I think it was just resting.
I think the squirrel's going to be fine.
And then you tried to give it a little bit of the sandwich. You just threw it up in the air.
I threw him a little bit.
Well, I
of-
was like, maybe don't touch it because it's probably freaked out and it could do
Yeah.
something.
Something
And then I
bad.
don't want to do
Puncture
tetanus
me.
shots instead of recording this podcast.
Yeah.
Could have been good though.
Could have turned into Squirrel Man. with
Yeah,
one
so
bite
we
of
saw
the
that squirrel
squirrel.
die.
Yeah, we saw that shit. We saw that crazy shit. So I don't want to hear about Ukraine war anymore. We've been to
we
war
were
right
frontline
here.
violence and a Russian was involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I laughed really hard when it happened.
We laughed extremely hard. It was
Yeah.
really, really funny to see.
Well, it's because they kept insisting, like, well, he never gets the squirrel. He
Yeah.
always lets it go. He freezes.
First
no.
chance.
First chance.
First chance.
Well, second chance. It bit at it and missed once. And I was like, now I really don't believe this lady that it doesn't snap at the squirrels because I just saw it do what she says it doesn't do.
Yeah.
It was
then
on
I
the
got her on
tree.
the next
It was like a fourth of the way up the tree, climbing the tree, and she was like, "It won't do anything." And I was like, "I think it will. I think it really wants to kill.
Yeah.
I think if it was a little bigger, it would kill all of us. I think it would puncture us, and
Fine.
we'd be shaking in a tree.
Fine,
in
whatever.
shock. And then some giant thing would have to be like, "You want roast beef?"
Yeah, I think you're dying.
and throw
You
it
want
nowhere near me. I'm
God
like,
throws me a piece of roast beef sandwich at my...
no, the squirrel just got hit by shrapnel. It wasn't actually punctured.
some- the Pat Tillman story.
Yeah, the Washington Post is reporting that the
Yeah.
squirrel was not actually bit.
No, the FBI said that there was no puncture.
The NFL's gonna have Squirrel Day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's April 24th is American Russian squirrel eating day. I don't know.
That is the Pat Tillman story is kind of crazy, where they probably did just kill him.
I think he was annoying. Probably he was probably like, "I'll play in the NFL.
He probably was
I'll play in the
annoying.
NFL. I'm
His
betting
buddies,
on
you think his
you."
buddies killed him on purpose? It
I
wasn't
think
one
they-
of those,
yeah.
Like, there's Al Qaeda. Wrong guy.
I think so, because he was gonna come out and say the
I
war.
don't like that you made the troops sound like dumb guys.
Why did you think that guy was dumb?
Because he had a white voice.
No, that guy was a genius.
Oh, okay.
But he was like gonna come out and say like the war is bad and George W. Bush is gay. He was gonna,
Yeah,
he was
he was
gonna say all
gonna-
that stuff.
He was going to out George W.
yeah.
He's
Bush.
got to go.
So they were like, we gotta shoot this guy in the head.
Yeah, we gotta blow his brains out.
Nothing friendly about this fire.
We gotta get a non-incel. We gotta get a jock. That's what they need to do to get Trump. DNC, listen. If you want Trump, you got to get a fucking alpha.
You're gonna have to
Pat
get Travis
Tillman in
Kelsey.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get fucking Travis Kelsey, someone that can get close, someone that because you're not gonna be able to do it at the Bitcoin convention. Let's be honest. No one there is gonna has the balls.
I was thinking it would be horrible if the assassination attempt happened at the Bitcoin convention where my dad was there, and I had to like,
That'd be tough.
I'd have to like say like,
Your dad's in the room when it happens.
yeah, I had to tell people like, yeah, my dad was there.
Yeah,
He was at the Trump rally
yeah.
at the,
The
Bitcoin
most important
convention.
day
No
since
way.
9/11.
The big-
Yeah, my dad was there when Trump got shot. He's a Trump supporter. No, he's just a alternate
Bitcoin.
finance
Yeah.
guy.
just like decentralized currencies.
He's been texting me all day. Bitcoin's the future, and it's like just literally like the same shit all day. It's like okay.
Does he like own Bitcoin already, or is he going to check
He
it
has like
out?
some amount of Bitcoin, but I think it's really
So he
small.
flew to Nashville.
Yeah.
Are your parents together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still
good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. That's crazy. Hey,
pay off when this Bitcoin hits.
And does your dad still work?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna take a Friday off. And I'm gonna fly to Nashville for the Bitcoin
Yeah.
convention to meet
To meet Trump.
Trump.
I'm gonna try to get a Bitcoin together to
Yeah,
meet Trump.
I'm gonna try to scrap together a Bitcoin.
Can I get 50K?
Yeah.
Just ask my mom for 50K so you can meet Trump.
God. I like to think that the fucking bathrooms at the Bitcoin convention are probably a fuck fest. It's probably like it's got to be one of those things where there's like you go to like Comic-Con and there's like one girl who's like dressed as like girl Spider-Man and she's like actually genuinely very hot, but it's one girl in the entire thing. That's probably what
Yeah, do they
Bitcoin
have
is.
Well,
cosplayers at Bitcoin?
the crazy thing is this
Con?
is his second year going.
Bitcon?
Wow.
And the year before was in Miami, so I think they probably
Oh,
was more. It might have been
Miami
more of
seems
a,
like the real Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought it'd
destination.
be in Miami again when I asked him about it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, Miami's cool. Nashville, I mean, they're just making it destinations.
yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, do they have like seminars?
Yeah, they have like it's like RFK Jr. saying like, "This is why Bitcoin's the future."
Yeah.
If I can get 3 Bitcoin, I'll fix my voice.
That's my biggest problem with RFK is that
He can't win with a voice like
I don't
that.
like the way he
voice.
talks. Yeah.
That's like dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, we were
I don't like
kinda
his
talking about
attitude.
this. It feels in a way that he would
He should
run
have been
away
it. He
with
should
this
have been it,
election
yeah.
cycle.
He really should have
Except
been
his
it.
voice is all weird.
Yeah.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Plus, he was anti.
Kids, there's nothing wrong with being short.
And there's nothing wrong with talking like this. His voice is not going to hold me back in life at all.
Where's the center? Where's the center? Let's go hang out.
What is there a hot preschool teacher you guys are following?
Toplessbrimwear.com. Check it out. Tell them Sam sent you and Mac and Alan. Tell them. And Alan, the great Alan. Frankly, Alan is a good man. He could have saved that squirrel if he wanted to.
Simchat.com.
Simchat.com.
Check it out. Join the discussion.
I said, Baron, what are you watching? What are you on the
So
computer?
many future sponsors.
He's
for
on the
show.
computer. The porn industry.
We got to get Baron one of these brim.
We should get Kamala online onto the porn. It would help the porn industry. I love the way he says industry.
Industry.
He says
It's
industry.
so stupid. Industry.
That's awesome.
Industry. All bottom teeth.
The Olympics have started too. This is the Olympics special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Global Olympics. We love
Yeah.
sports. Yeah. Well, I'm done. I'm hot. I'm done. I don't want to keep talking.
I'm tired. Good night, everybody.